What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Valhalla. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here serving up the wrong drink to the wrong people over and over and over. I couldn't find the last one. I don't know. I couldn't find it. It was probably right there in front of me. It almost always is. So, Stella's here. I'm sorry, Say's here. Hey, you took your sweet time. Yeah, sorry. Got caught in rush hour traffic, too, and figured walking might be faster. Luckily, there was a building with emergency stairs nearby, and I climbed down. You climbed down? Took an air cab. Oh, I would suggest using ground transportation, but I'm happy to see you put safety first. Safety? Nah. Flying cars are just way cooler. I still don't understand how they don't give you motion sickness. If I find out how I avoid it, you'll be the first to know. Anyways, I'll have whatever she orders next. I'd like a drink that was... Oh my god, you're at it again. You and your cryptic orders always leaving us with weird stuff. Hey, I expect only the best from whoever serves me. They need to be able to answer these kind of orders. Still, I'm sure you're wearing poor Jill here out with that kind of shit. She's done quite well so far, actually. Really? Thank you. Whatever. Please order something normal, would you? That'll be 2 Fringe weavers, then. You'll have 2 drinks at once? No, we're gonna share. What? Like half a glass for each? Isn't it better if it's just 1 for each? Don't worry. You'll see. 2 Fringe weavers. Slot number 1. Let's go find this thing. Got a chance to redeem ourselves here. Adelaide. Oh, wow. There's a bunch of Karmatrine in this bitch, ain't there? Good lord. Okay. And that's aged and mixed. Done. Slot 2. Same thing. Age and mix. Okay. 2 Fringe weavers. So... This one's for you. This one's for me. You said you wanted whatever I asked for, right? Oh, that way. You could have said so earlier. Uh-huh. Yeah, here. Hey, so this is where I left my helmet. Thanks. You really need to be more careful with your stuff. Yeah, but I've got spares. Those spares should be saved for when the one you're using breaks or malfunctions, not when you lose it. Those helmets cost money, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Should I say that boss got her head stuck because of a jam button? Speaking of money, you still going to that meeting at the bank tomorrow? Yep. You worried? I'll refrain for now. That seems like something you should probably tell her, unless you're like, forget the po-po. We don't talk to 5-0. I mean, that's what she is. She's like future cyber police. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Don't be. It'll be fine. Rumors are just rumors. Rumors? They said something might happen at the bank tomorrow. With all the tension in the air lately, it's hard to know if it's true. As if the fear-mongering wasn't enough, the people have also started spreading these baseless rumors. Like just yesterday, I had to stop a group of rampaging youngsters that heard the city would be leveled by bombs. Everybody's on edge. Yep. I know you're worried, but I have to go there. It's orders from the higher-ups. Tell me something. If somebody came after me, you think they'd stand a chance? You're pretty strong, but... I'll take something to protect myself. Be prepared for anything. Would that make you feel safer? Maybe. I'll tell you what. After I come back, we'll get some ice cream. That way you can vent all your frustrations. Alright. Seems my vehicle is here to pick me up. You coming, Say? Nah, I'll stay here a little while longer. Alright then, take care. Bye. She's such a worrywart. Where does that saying come from, a worrywart? Like, you worry about the wart, maybe? I mean, I've never had a wart, but I know warty people who get them pretty frequently. You, like, worry about the wart, and therefore people habitually worrying about warts created the worrywart phrase. Like, I don't understand. What about a wart makes it worrisome? It's like a benign thing on you that doesn't do anything aside from look kind of gross. I mean, Yeah, just me she cares about you. I've never doubted. Say, why does my helmet smell like bacon? Bacon? Not that I mind, I'm just curious. Well, you know how some things absorb the smell of what's nearby? It must have grabbed it from one of the ingredients. I see. Do you believe all that stuff about tensions growing and that anarchist group trying to disband the White Knights? Tell you the truth, I'm a bit worried. Even in my division, there's some shady business going on, but I don't want to investigate too deeply. What kind of business? From what I understand, things like working with human traffickers, drug dealers, letting them act as they want. Some even say the ones who do get apprehended are the ones that have failed them in some way. Stella always says the White Knights are just glorified mall security. She says that if it's been proven beyond a doubt that some shady business is going on, Zaibatsu Corps' main branch would separate themselves from the whole White Knight division. Something about the associates' fear of bad PR resulting in them moving to the BTC. That sounds plausible. Yeah, it kind of worries me, though, because I really like my job. And I guess a similar fear exists among the upper ranks. Lately, they seem kind of restless. Too much politics, huh? Hurts my brain. I just want to rescue people and help them. Just want to do my job without worries about politics of any kind. What are you doing at the bank tomorrow? My colonel needed to relay some information to the manager, and I guess I was picked because he trusted me. Well, he said, you're such a simpleton that you'd never give the wrong message. But it's his intention that counts. Ooh. Finally, the Dorothy has come back to Valhalla. Please refrain from doing these sitcom-like entrances. You're disturbing other clients. Ah, come on. You know the audience would have gone wild at that one. And besides, you make it sound like you have a full house. It's uncommon to see you here 2 days in a row. I wanted to grab something before starting for my shift. Grab something before they start grabbing me, I guess you could say. Hey, you having a drink? Can I buy you one? Why, yes, thank you. Honey, you should follow her example and offer me drinks more often. Yeah, we'll see. What are you having? I'll have what she's having. Then I've got the perfect thing. Let's have a blue fairy. One for both, one for each. Alrighty. 2 blue fairies are due. Well, maybe they should not have gotten preggers. We got blue fairies over here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop that in there with an optional karmatrine because I am a pleasing person. Mix that up. Blue fairy done. 4 of these little bastards over here. We'll give them a flanner guide. I was going to put 1 in and 1 out, but now what are you going to do? Age it and mix it. Blue fairy. Done. 2 fairies. Hey, this is pretty good. See? And it's blue, just like your hair. It is. So, what's your name, sweetie? You can call me Say. Alright, Say. I'm Dorothy. Say. Yes, yes? Say. Yes, yes? Say. Say. Oh my god. We are gonna... Oh my god, physical comedy. Say, did you just buy me a drink? Why'd you just buy me a drink? I just thought you were cute as a button, so I wanted to invite you to join me. Buttons aren't cute. Buttons exist to be pressed. Like, how is a button cute when you say that somebody's pushing your buttons, you're angry? See, English, man. Wow, you have to be the first person to offer me a drink without actually having an ulterior motive. That includes fuckboy over there. What do you mean? Trust me, when you work in my kind of field, you learn to read cues from everything. And this girl is simple to a fault. How so? You're the what you see is what you get type. That look on your face is one that simply sees no point in lying. Coupled with the fact that you're here in what looks like your work attire tells me that you're so married to your job that sex is too far down your priority list to notice its existence. So, if you invited me to a drink because you found me cute and that's the extent of it, I believe you. Thank you. You say she's the first one, but what about Dio giving you a ticket the other day? Who? Oh, yeah, the little one with the dogs. Nah, he doesn't count. He looked like a humanoid mat. Ow. You seem very perceptive, Dorothy, but I'm not too far behind. How so? I could tell your body is heavily modded with things you shouldn't even have. Your tongue is a BEB-069 with DNA scanning capabilities. Yeah, that numbering system. Your skin is coated with an anti-radiation finish. Your joints are of the premium extra flexible variety, and, the most important thing, your hands. What about those? Well, I don't know how modded your body is under your clothes. The tongue, joints, and skins are just merely interesting. But your hands are the MIRD-113 of Realta Industries. It's a model designed to shoot Class 5 bullets from its fingertips. So? Clause G of Article 17 in the Augmentations and Modifications Law on the topic of ballistic augmentations. Any humanoid or sapient creature under civilian designation that has upgraded any of its person to hold firearms of Class 3 grade or higher will be either commissioned for disarmament or sent to danger zones. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Huh? I'm not in law enforcement, I just do rescue, and even if I was, I'm not on duty right now. Oh. I want you to know, though, why go through that with the upgrade? Girl's gotta take care of herself, you know? I want to be able to deal with things if they get ugly, and this is the most discreet mod that I had. Or at least I thought so. Oh. Yeah. Alright then, can I give you some advice? I guess. The reason I could tell it's not your default hand model is your fingertips. The tips are a little bigger to make the cannons fit. You could get a small mod that changes them into disposable tips, assuming they're being used for self-defense and not regular use, of course. I see. Well, I gotta go. Yeah, another thing. If you aim for the arms or the legs, once is self-defense. Anything more, assault. Yeah. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, Jill. Bye-bye. I don't know if I trust that, because it's actually kind of hard to hit like an arm or a leg if somebody's like coming after you and trying to take you out, you know what I mean? Like center mass is what they teach in the military, is what they teach in the police, it's what they teach in shooting classes. Like center mass, just plug them a couple times in the chest, and then call the EMTs right after. Don't like leave them on the floor bleeding or whatever. Just give yourself at least some wiggle room. I don't know. I live in a state where you get in trouble for shooting people, so the laws vary. For the Europeans out there, depending on which state of the union you're in the United States, the gun laws change. If you shoot somebody that breaks into your house, you might go to jail in some states. In other states, they might give you a high five when you get there. You really can't tell. And, like, it varies. You cross a border, and it is what it is. Please come again. Ah, I thought she was gonna take me away. They would put my mind on a vacuum cleaner for 3 years. 2 if I behave well. That's what happens when you underestimate people. Although I'm tempted to ask. About what? DNA reading tongue? Very prehensile, intuitive. Also, it vibrates. Extra flexible joints. Do you really need to ask about that? Anti-radiation coating. Hey, my skin's the first tool of the trade. I need to take care of it as much as possible. She didn't like sunburns. And it makes me feel so soft no matter how much it's been battered. Alright then. So you fancy yourself a diviner, huh? Reading people and all. Not really. I'm just pretty good at reading people. I guess it's a byproduct of dealing with so many people on a daily basis. It's a bit surreal to hear that from a Lilum. What can you say about me then? Let's see. Well, you're very, very, very sexually frustrated. It's not the act itself, but rather that your partners can't seem to satisfy you on a deeper level. There's an even deeper frustration. Something that's happened, it's blocking you. Maybe there's someone who you know won't return your feelings. Maybe you were hurt in the past. Thus, your demeanor is that of someone who feels like life is playing tricks on her. Like a dog, whose owner never really actually throws the ball. Jesus Christ, what are you, a fortune cookie? Oh boy, did I actually hit the nail on the head? I was making this shit up on the fly. All that was just rubbish, I say, because it's right like 80% of the time. See, hence the fortune cookie thing. Generic bullshit, if you will, but you'd be surprised at the amount of sexual frustration people hold. I can't read you, honey. You're too good at putting on a professional face. But this definitely gives me more insight into you. Lucky. Aren't you late or something? I am, but if you'd let me satisfy your frustrations, I could stall for a little while. Go. Fine. Bye, honey. Artificial intelligence has come kind of far, huh? One wonders how artificial it remains. Shut up, fuckboy. Everything done? Yeah. Hey, boss, this might seem random, but, you remember the first time I came to the bar? When you came to submit your contract? Yeah. Why? Well, for some reason, I've been hung up on it since this morning, and I just realized why. The visage that welcomed me back then, Gil trying to pull your hand out of a jar. Oh, yeah. That. I can't remember what exactly, but something fell inside, and I tried to retrieve it. Just kind of put my hand in, and it got stuck. It was a friend's jar, too, so I couldn't just break the damn thing. Hey, Gil, how did you manage to get my hand out of that jar? A straw and some butter. Oh, yeah, clever solution. Yeah, and that brings me to the random thought. That incident, the helmet yesterday, the many times your foot got stuck on something for stomping it. Boss, why do you get stuck in so many different things? Huh. Now that you mention it, I remember this one time she tried to eat a big sandwich and her jaw just got stuck. Then there was the incident with the TV. I'll admit my fault with the others, but the TV incident was not my fault. The assembly instructions for that brand should have labeled their Z and S much, much better. You saw what happened when I switched the S2 piece with the 5Z one. Still, Jill's onto something here. Yeah, she is. Now go clean the dishes and you can leave for today. I'd like to think she'll make an effort now to avoid getting stuck in things. I want to believe. So badly. Yeah, I made that one mistake. I'm getting better, though. I mean, all things considered, we're moving on up. I mean, the last time last time I made way more mistakes. And so I feel better about this one. I feel like I didn't screw up quite as hard this time around. And then everything will turn out alright in the end. Don't worry. They gave us $300. That's cool. I like dollar bills, y'all. So, we got a 25% commission on our tips. We made a little bit of cash. Not much, actually. $800 has been charged to your account to renew your membership to Shining Fingered. Jill's subscription got renewed. She'll have no problem focusing at work today. Happy birthday. Well, happy not birthday. Oh, is the Alice Rabbit attack today? I lost track of time. I think the entire game is just you playing through this month. Like, you get to the end of the month, and that'll probably be like the game. Alice Rabbit Thread 3. It's officially happening. What do you think will happen? Probably nothing. Last time it was the leaks. I think Alice jumped the shark with that one because it seems hard to stop. Maybe more leaks? It sounds unlikely. I don't think the government will let that happen twice. But this is Alice we're talking about. There's nothing they can't do. What if that spooky message wasn't really Alice, but just an epic prank? Who could hack a site like this for a prank? Not me. You're right, though. It might be someone else. We'll have to wait and see. What was the date again? Right. If only we knew more about the target now. Sick meme, sis. These Alice threads piss me off. Fucking e-celebs. I mean, what if it was something to do with the terrorism rumors? Thread has been closed. You wouldn't believe this shocking Kiramiki secret. Today, we'll take a look at one of our most popular acts of our times. How did she get started? What's her favorite movie? What about her romantic life? Don't miss the exclusive interview only on the Augmented Eye. Content blocked in your region. The struggle is real. Alice Rabbit might be a Kira, and who isn't? By Lana Smithy. Everybody loves Kiramiki, and Alice Rabbit is no exception. You might be wondering what's proof for this not-so-wacky theory, and well, keep reading if you want to know. Attack patterns. This is an easy one. I'm getting tired of your shit, Miss Smithy. Oh, damn. Somebody took notice. Crime rate is up by 5%, making the road to Megachristmas. That sounds so much more fun than normal Christmas. Megachristmas! Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! Megachristmas! Explosions. Hell yeah, Megachristmas. Twice the presents, twice the pancakes. White Knights, aware of the situation, have promised to maintain security in all sectors, even though budget cuts have been decreasing the morale of personnel. Poverty and lack of opportunities are no longer the main causes of crime. Criminals come from all walks of life. They will murder and distribute drugs for no other reason than the fact that it gives them power. It's no longer about feeding their families, it's about domination. There are entire sectors controlled by these dangerous gangs, and there's no solution in sight. This Megachristmas will be a very dark one. Man, you don't like to write... You have to focus on the negative here. I mean, at least you get Megachristmas, you know? Oh, I could play the music too while I'm hanging out. Let's do Showtime. For it could be worse, Jill. God forbid things get under control here. Man, I am broke as a joke right now. I need to get paid. This is rough. This is real rough. I need to stop buying dumb shit. I mean, we bought for some reason we have a poster of our boss. We own a shirt that says slut. We're air drying our underwear in front of an open window. I get the feeling that that's just the way shit goes down here. Our Nintendo is on a cardboard box. I don't know if you noticed that. Little worrisome. We like littering as well, from what I can tell. Is there anything else going on? I can add another app. We got the Mickey blog. Oh yeah, we already read that one. Hey everybody, you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year. Even then, I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner, and it's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect, I'm going to perform all of your favorite songs, so get excited. Just one little request though, don't wait for me outside the stadium. Our bodyguards will get angry and more than likely hurt you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. Bouncers used to yoke fools back when I used to play shows and stuff like that. I played a lot of shows in Sacramento, and Sacto gets kind of rough. And man, bouncers, they used to go in. I've seen them lay so many people out while we were at shows, and just like, wow, don't mess around in any of the bars up here. You get knocked out. Let's go to work. Good evening. Hey. Seems you made it inside just in time. I think that was just a car backfiring. Really? It sounded more like a gunshot to me. Have you ever heard gunshots? Haven't we all at some point? Yeah, well. See? Sounds more like a car's exhaust. I don't know, it's too dry. Yeah, but gunshots give more echo. What if it's a firecracker? Hey, boss. Firecrackers? Yep, a couple of years ago there was an incident where some dude killed a cop. He managed to slip away because his pistol was mixed up with the usual I got my Judge Dredd going on. Megachristmas firecrackers. Nah, it sounded too hollow for firecrackers. Well, whatever. This is not a morning talk show. I'm not paying you to chit-chat about meaningless things, at least not amongst yourselves. Right, so we shouldn't lose time over a car's exhaust. Hey! Time to mix drinks and change lives. Welcome to Valhalla.
Hello. I'm looking for some information.
What kind of information?
What can you tell me about a girl named Crimson Rose?
Sounds like a tacky online handle. Although tacky online handle is a bit redundant, so it's a tacky-on handle. Sounds like a thing that you would like equip on your ship in EVE Online or something.
Do you know anything about her?
Nope, sorry.
I have $80 here that might refresh your memory.
Now that you mention it, I think I remember something.
Really?
Yeah, I'm totally sure that I have no idea whatsoever who you're talking about.
Nothing at all.
Nada.
Man, you're a sucky bartender, not having any info that I need.
Alright, well, first of all, why assume that I just happen to have the info that you conveniently need? Does that girl frequent this place? Is there any proof that I might have the info that you so desperately need?
Well,
And second, you're not going to get anywhere by offering me physical money. In fact, what are you even doing with physical money? Do you really want to get mugged that badly?
Yeah, well...
Moreover, even if I did know something, do you really feel like $80 is enough? You could do almost nothing with $80. It's not enough to even have like a decent lunch. Man, she's going on full blast right now.
Why are you scolding me?
Why did you call me a sucky bartender for not conveniently having the info that you need?
Wait. Of course! You want all deals to be clean, so you need me to spend money on the bar. That's how it works, right? I spend money, you give me the info?
Maybe, maybe not.
Alright then, give me a drink, but, keep it under $80.
Let's see what kind of drink you can get for $80. I'm gonna start at the beginning, and we're just gonna hope for the best here. So for under $80, I don't think we have a listing by price. What's under $80? We got a gut punch, and that's about it. Yep, they labeled one drink specifically for this conversation. That cracks me up. So 5 Bronson extract, and then 1 Flanner optional Karmatrine. If I give him a big version, will he be angry? Or if I give him a big version, will he get drunk and tell me more of what I want? I'm a little confused by this. The options seem to be percolating in my brain pan. I mix you. There you go.
Alright then. So, do you know anything about that girl?
Nope.
But you said...
Maybe, maybe not. It turns out it's maybe not. You were the one deluding yourself into thinking I might know something. And like I said, $80 is nothing.
So, I need to spend more?
I'll give you some intel. Spend all the money you want, but I don't know anything and no amount will change that.
Can I at least get my money back?
Why? The order is right, isn't it?
I guess.
So why are you looking for that girl, mister?
Vondelay. Art Vondelay. I'm a private detective. That's what I do.
So I'll assume you're either looking for a missing girl or working for a creepy online stalker.
You're assuming the girl that I'm looking for is innocent or lost.
She's not.
She's half of the so-called reapers of the city. 2 guns for hire that work for whoever's resourceful enough to find him and wealthy enough to pay them. Crimson Rose and Cobalt Lily, they call themselves.
They still sound more like teenagers' internet nicknames. So, who wanted to track her?
I'm not really sure. I got the letter with the instructions and a paycheck.
What if it's a prank?
I have some money, so what do I care if it is? Besides, considering the amount that I was able to cash in with that check, It'd be pretty wasteful prank.
I see.
Still, any information or rumors that you could give me, they don't have to be related to the girl.
Why do you need them?
It's always good to keep up with the local goings-on.
Well, let's see. Sorry, I can't think of anything right about now. Most of the conversations you hear in here aren't rumor-worthy. Humor-worthy, maybe, but not much about current events, at least not beyond what you see on the news.
Damn it! What kind of bar is this if you can't even gather the word on the street?
What kind of film noir world do you think you live in? Gil might know something if you're so fixated on finding some kind of information. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know something?
Do you know something that might help me, Gil?
I don't. I certainly don't, and I'm offended by the suggestion that I do.
He knows something.
On second thought, maybe it's better if you don't get involved with him.
Well, this has been a major waste of time. And here I thought all the noise BTC bars have made lately would be useful for something.
Noise? What noise?
Oh, you don't know?
I'm asking for a reason.
You'll find out soon enough. Don't worry. In any case, I guess I'll have another drink and then leave.
What can I get you?
I'll have a grizzly temple.
And there it is. We're out of time for the day. I'll see you on the next episode of Valhalla. My name is Splattercat. I hope you enjoyed this episode. See you all tomorrow, everybody. Hi-do.